the securitization process. Securitization involves meeting various legal and regulatory requirements, and this so-called securitization requires multiple parties to ensure the transaction is properly executed. Before we get started with a scenario relating to securitization, let us briefly discuss the role of a special purpose entity. The special purpose entity provides legal protection for both issuers and investors by separating transferred assets from the seller's balance sheet. Recall that the bank is the seller of the loan, and the bank sells the loans to the SPE. The SPE then issues asset-backed securities to investors. An SPE is structured to be a bankruptcy remote vehicle which ensures payment to investors as long as borrowers meet their obligations. Recall that the SPE houses the loans as long as the borrowers of this loan keep servicing their loan, keep paying interest and principal, then the SPE would keep paying the investor. So even if the bank that sold the loan to the SPE goes bankrupt, the SPE will keep paying investors as long as the borrowers of this loan keep servicing their loans. Which is why here the SPE is structured as a bankruptcy remote vehicle. So it is seen as a legal entity that is different from the bank. This separation decouples the issuer's credit risk from the securities, thus making securitization cheaper than corporate bonds. So that we are all on the same page on this point, since the bank already sold the loans to the SPE, then we have no business with the bank's credit risk. The focus of analysis will obviously be on the quality of the loans that sit on the SPE's balance sheet. It is also worth noting that legal recognition of the transfer of a true sale gives the SPE full ownership of the assets, even though the validity of such transfers, that's transfers from the bank, that is the seller of the loan, to the SPE, can vary by jurisdiction and may even be challenged in courts. Let us look at an example of the securitization process. Here we are dealing with Company C, a manufacturer of equipment, and this Company C often sells its equipment on credit to industrial clients. Since the sale is on credit, there will obviously be account receivables. So the account receivables amount to 250 million, and also clients are expected to pay this 250 million over the next 2 years. That's obviously a long period of time in order to unlock capital and also improve liquidity. Company C securitizes the receivables. So we have the breakdown here. So this 250 million has been divided into different bond classes. We have the senior, that's 150 million. We have B, class B, that's the subordinated, 50 million. Then we have class C, subordinated, which is 50 million. If you add all of these together, it would be 250 million. It is also worth noting that this company C, outside this securitized receivable, the company has 300 million outstanding corporate bonds rated below investment grade. So the steps in securitization is what we want to look at, and these are the steps in securitization. We will discuss this in subsequent slides.